Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. This is Anonymous T. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So we have to talk about these rumors that Misha and Todrick fell out from Celebrity Big Brother 3, you guys. So I first saw this on Spoiler King's page. As you guys know, he's been spoiling a lot of this season as well as last season. And for the most part, most of the things that he said have turned out to be accurate down to some specifics that only somebody on the inside would know. And here we have, there's like so much drama in terms of Todrick still not owning anything, you know, telling people they're going to have to wait a long time if he ever apologizes. And it's just disgusting. It's like at this point, like, are you really still doubling down on the nasty comments that you made on your castmates after everything that they are going through? Like, really, this is the sword that you want to die on? And there's rumors allegedly that you might be investigated for using that PPP loan for your mansion to pay for it. So I would tread lightly. And even with this tour, it doesn't necessarily mean that there's going to be lucrative opportunities for you afterwards. The one thing about the BB community is if you piss off the fans, they're going to make it their mission to make sure you suffer consequences. Whether that's losing sponsors, whether that's losing jobs, whether that's losing future opportunities, whatever it takes, they will make sure you get that karma. So I would stop bragging on your page about those tired dance moves, those tired songs for this tired tour that you keep lying and saying is sold out, and it's not, because if it was sold out, you wouldn't have to tell people to keep buying tickets. So make it make sense. But gaslighting fans and, you know, trying to hide, because that's what you're doing. You're hiding from doing interviews, from speaking about the season, from using it as an opportunity, even as a PR opportunity, to apologize to your castmates. A public apology to your castmates would be 100 times better than the spoiled toddler that you are acting like right now, who did not get their way, so therefore it's everyone else's fault. You're in victim mode, you're blaming everybody else but your own actions, but holding yourself accountable, but having any morals or integrity. And so, according to Spoiler King, he says the following, that Todrick's team told production that after a tour rehearsal, that Todrick went around showing clips from the show on his phone to his dancers that had been unfairly edited. They all agreed with him that this is not the Todrick that they know and that he should have won. What? Well, what else are his dancers that are not going to get paid 6 months from now going to say? What are they going to say? Oh, sorry, boss. No. You were really mean in the house. You'll be fired. You'll be fired. Of course they're going to stroke his ego. They are working for you for free. So of course they're not going to say anything bad. They're not going to say anything bad until 6 months from now when that paycheck doesn't come or you get lowballed. So of course they're going to play nice now. They think they're getting a check. They're not going to tell you the truth right now. They think that they are on your payroll. And they have no idea what's about to happen. So there's that. But this whole thing where Todrick now is trying to spin the narrative, you know, and him and Misha did this too. They're trying to spin the narrative that they got this bad edit. You guys got the best edit. The best edit out of the entire cast. So I have no idea why they are trying to flip this. We saw the live feeds. You can't edit the live feeds. And it got to a point that things were so bad that they started hiding your feeds and Misha's feeds because you guys wouldn't stop with the nasty and disgusting behavior. I don't know. They gave up weeks ago on Misha on the feeds. We only saw Misha at one point if she's playing solitaire by herself or working out because she was just too nasty to these house guests. And they talked about it early on, how she was, you know, only a girl's girl. would make food for the guys, ignore the women, and was just doing very petty and childish stuff. Didn't like Shayna just because she came from a pageant background. Like, it was just very superficial and very dumb reasons and rationales that she had for not liking these people. But the problem was she went below the belt, she went stereotypical, and she made no effort to get to know these people except for Todrick. And now, all of a sudden, the rumors are, according to Spoiler King, that he's hearing that Misha and Todrick had a falling out after Misha didn't realize all the things that Todrick were saying and getting blamed on her as well. The main issue is Todrick's comments on Lamar and Todd. Oh, so not even the comments on Shayna. Where's Shayna's apology, Misha? See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean with the fakery. As of now, Misha is waiting on an apology from Todrick. So first of all, here's my issue with Misha. Misha, you need to own the fact that you heard lies come blatantly out of Todrick's mouth and you said nothing. You heard a lot of the things for like 99.9% of the time that Todrick was saying about people, and you were in silent agreement. Because you did not at one point ever try to correct Todrick. You never at one point tried to redirect the conversation or say that something that he said or was doing was too far. You are just as complicit. Anybody who is willing to stand next to or sit next to somebody who is slandering the entire cast, who is going below the belt, who is blatantly lying about things that you know are a lie, that have nothing to do with the game, that are beyond the game, and you are sitting there nodding your head, smiling, agreeance in some capacity, you are just as culpable. The only reason that people are not going in on you as they should is because, one, you're the winner, and about a couple of weeks before the show ended, they stopped showing the real you on the live feeds and only showed us seeing you work out or you playing solitaire. But all the messy stuff that you were doing with Todrick, all of that was gone. They would switch the feeds or the feeds would go out. But instead, we were subjected to all of Todrick's toxicity. But you are a part of the toxicity as well. So you owe America an apology. And your castmates an apology, just like Todrick does. So I don't want to hear it, because I think Misha at one point tried to say that she thought that this was about the gameplay and she's not familiar with Big Brother. No. There's messy gameplay. There is a rat gameplay. However, there is no such thing as below the belt gameplay. People don't respect below the belt gameplay, where you are taking personal jabs and personal insults and you are calling people everything but the child of God and doing that to justify your hate for them. And it's out of bounds. And 99.9% of the time, these people weren't even interacting with you for you to have these strong convictions and these strong takes on these people. So no, Misha and Todrick owe their castmates an apology. They owe America an apology, because this is not how you treat people. And until they do, everyone's foot is going to remain on your neck and remain on Todrick's neck. And that's just how it is. That is how it is in the BB community. So, I'm not surprised that there was a falling out with Misha and Todrick. However, Misha needs to understand that she was there for 99.9% of the time that Todrick was being messy. And, silence is an answer. Because if you disagreed with him, you could have used your mouth and spoken up about it. And you chose not to. And I guess Misha has since unfollowed Todrick. And that might be the only wise thing that her team has told her up until this point since the show has ended, to cut her association off with Todrick. But as for everything else, has been a red flag. Because you still won't apologize to Shayna. You still will not, address the disgusting things that you said about Lamar and Todd. And also you are taking no accountability and no ownership in the messy behavior that you participated in with Todrick. You're trying to make it seem like it was all on him when you were just as culpable. So there's that. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I will talk to you guys again very soon.